Here I am on King Street, and this is very quiet, and there's something's going to happen here this weekend, the first time in history of the city, I guess. So I want to talk to somebody. And what's your name again?
Bruce McCormick, General Manager, Downtown Fredericton.
So what's going to happen here Friday night? Tannery, the club hours and all that. Explain.
Well, it's a pilot project for the safety of our customers to the bars. We're closing King Street off from Westmoreland to York. And that way, we would hope that the crowd will disperse a little quicker. And
what are you, nuts?
No, I am probably. That's right. But I think it will. And I think because the cabs aren't going to be in here. The cabs are going to be in designated areas on Westmoreland and York Street. And people that need a cab will be able to find a cab at those areas.
Come on. Let's be honest here. The reason these people stick around is for the nice-looking blondes.
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning, which there is a lot.
Well, they like the pizza. They like the pizza, and they like the fries, and they like all that stuff.
Okay.
And we understand that.
Okay.
And so, but when people get through their pizza or through their kebab and fries, they look for a cab. So instead of standing in the middle of King Street with cars and motorcycles going up and down, hot rodding in the summertime, which they do, this way, this will be closed off. They will be safer, and they can go to the periphery of the Tannery area, Westmoreland and York, and try to find a cab.
You think this hot rodding, you call it? You think cars go fast here to impress the
maybe
people?
They do. Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe they rev their motors up a little bit and squeal their tires and stuff.
But the cops are here.
But the cops and the police are here. There's going to be double the amount of police here as of the 1st of July, July 2nd, until the end of September. There will be 4 officers designated for this area. They'll have 2 police cars. They will be in full uniform and very open, identifiable uniform, so that again, with their presence, it quiets things. It will quiet things.
Are you going to have undercovers also? There were undercovers before.
I can't tell you.
You can't answer because I see them.
Yeah.
And then they have the bar inspectors uniform. Bar inspectors.
Yep, they're called public safety officers. They are around with the city police in and out of the bars.
I've seen them.
And they've done that in the last over the last month.
Yep.
All the bars think it's great.
Yep.
It helps identify problem individuals, if there are any. It keeps the bar staff on guard, because one of the key concerns from the officers is the over-serving. And the problem is, it's not so much the bars over-serving as the people coming into the Tannery, coming into the downtown, have already over-served themselves. And when they're sitting home on their patio on a nice summer night, and then at 12 o'clock say, well, let's go to the Tannery, they've already got a pretty good skinful. So that is a concern, and the police are aware of that, and they're watching out for that.
What do you say to people that this was just spread, the drunks, to other neighborhoods, like down here, York and Westmoreland, which I live on?
Maybe. We're hoping it won't, and that's why we're calling it a pilot, and it's only for 4 weeks. We're going to try it. Now on Monday morning, I'm sure that there'll be a good discussion from the city police and with myself and some of the bar staff and bar owners to talk about what happened. We've asked everybody to take notes, keep track of what's going on, and we want their comments on Monday. And we realize that this is a big change, and that there's going to be some wrinkles that we're going to have to iron out on Monday. But overall, we feel it's worth a chance. It was in a report that we had written about 2 years ago, and it was one of the many things that we should do to look at having our downtown safe in those hours.
I'm going to make a prediction. Bloggers always make predictions.
That's good.
King's Place,
yep.
the cabs are going to be lined up there.
No, on York Street. See, what we don't want them to do is across the street. So they're going to be on the east side of Westmoreland, which is in front of ICS,
okay.
In front of Hertz,
okay.
And on the York Street, they're going to be on the west side of York, which is like Mazuka Lane all the way up to and past Robert Simmons. So when they come out, they can walk right down the street, onto the sidewalk. There'll be cabs sitting there, parked there, hopefully, and they'll be able to go.
So you don't take no broken windows in King's Place?
No, because we've got security. We've hired security because there's going to be security at the barricades at each intersection, as well as any alleyway coming into King Street, which is at DeCarlo's property, at the Victory Meat Market, and at Robert Simmons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
security.
Right.
What kind of security? Per whatever they call it?
Perpetual.
Yep.
Mike Durley. He's done a great job for us. We used their security company when we did the bus, and they're great guys. They understand the situation and who they're dealing with, and we don't think there's going to be any instances at all.
Okay, so that's going to be barricade, right there in the section. It's not going to be a cop there. It's going to be a security guy.
Security guy. He'll have a wand. The sign will say "Street closed." Period. And nobody except for
emergency,
and except for people, residents that live in back, that have to park in back of the Tannery.
Not too many of those.
There's only 8 of them.
Okay.
The other, everybody else, including staff, if they're not in by 11 o'clock, they don't get in. If anybody is parked in here and wishes to go home, if they're parked in that parking lot over there, if they're parked at the Victory, and they would like to go home at 12 o'clock, they will be permitted to get out.
I will see you again next week.
Monday morning, I hope.
Monday morning.
We'll see how that goes.
I'll be
interested to hear your comments as well.
I will be here. Talk to you later. Thanks a lot, Bruce.